And welcome back, everybody, to another amazing episode of The Careful Boys featuring a careful girl out here today featuring Kat Leah, everybody.
Hey, Kat! And today we're going on the record.
On the record, off the record.
On the record because, you know, there's a very large elephant in the room.
I guess on the record.
Everyone knows that you worked at Fighter and the Kid. And if you didn't know, you guys suck. But, you know, she worked. I didn't know that you left.
Yeah, I left recently. About a month, almost 2 months ago.
I didn't know that. You know how I found out? In the JustKiddingNews comments.
I'm finding out right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, somebody was like, yo, since Kat is not with Fighter and the Kid no more, she should just join JustKiddingNews because they need more girls on the show. And I was like, what? What happened there?
She's like, we need more girls?
Not only are we hiring, we are desperate for guests.
It's more that people are leaving so much.
I know, right? Just kidding.
It's mostly desperation.
It's difficult to find people that we vibe with, for one. I think I wanna keep.
Who don't we vibe with?
Nobody likes you guys?
They don't like us.
Is there like one person in particularly they like the least?
Who? What do you mean? Oh, Steve.
Start pointing.
I get that.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
He's the biggest dick, that's why.
Like one of these things do not belong.
Yeah.
The guy with the biggest dick.
Oh, that's where it is.
And he happens to be white.
And the wife who's a winner.
That's true, dude. She's killing it.
Killing it.
Fucking wild.
I know.
That's so crazy.
Green's husband?
I know. Dude, I am.
Congrats on being Nikki Green's husband.
I know, right?
Incredible. Yeah. Did you guys hear it? You guys heard, right?
WSOP.
Yeah, she won the World Series of. Well, she didn't win. She final tabled, which is fucking crazy. 5,700 people.
Yeah.
So let's make this video about me.
Nikki Limo, everybody.
It's really not even about you, it's about your wife.
Oh, dude, she had my last name, so I fucking claimed that shit.
Yeah.
Like seeing that on the poker site, and I'm like, that's fucking me
She's
right there,
technically
dude.
your
You
property.
colonized her.
Yeah, I did.
Colonizer, yeah.
And I colonized that pussy every night.
He put her to work.
Sick.
No,
but
we're bros here, right?
you left Fighter and the Kid
Yeah.
on the exact day that all this controversy was exploding.
Yeah,
Pretty interesting.
I didn't.
Pretty interesting.
First of all, it's so overwhelming
now that you
because
put that
I put in my month notice before the episode where I announced that I left.
So you didn't see the drama and go, I quit! Pace!
No, I did it a month before.
Who does a month? It's always 2 weeks only out here.
2 weeks.
Really? I was always told do a month if you like the place you work at. And if you don't, then you quit on the day of and fuck your manager over.
Yeah.
Did you take a shit on?
No
Cover
2
your
weeks
shit.
at all.
That's good, like employee ethics. Yeah.
Did you take a shit on the desk?
Yeah.
No, I could not do that. I couldn't Amber Heard it.
Fart on the mics.
Yeah, that's what you do at a podcast studio. If you got beef with them, you fart on the mic.
It's also hilarious because no one washes the like mic foam.
Ever.
So those are just
Really putting all the
disgusting.
dirt out right now on this, you know?
No one does.
Does though, yeah.
No one does that.
They just buy new ones or something,
Yeah.
right?
Is there like how?
Yeah, they
We
don't.
have the same ones for 20 years.
Everyone's spinning the same mic. Yeah, it's great.
So, why did you leave? I don't know anything about this drama.
Okay, so I moved to Newport Beach maybe like it was in February. It was quite a while ago, and I was doing the commute from Newport to Calabasas.
That's very
which
far.
is so I'm driving like 140 miles every time I need to be in the studio, and
Do you
that's
feel like maybe
gnarly-
you messed up there with the decision making?
That's fair.
Dude, I have an idea. Maybe you could have moved closer.
Yes, critical thinking skills are not in.
No excuses. I live 300 plus miles away. He lives 300 plus miles away.
Damn right.
But we're still here at work. So what's your excuse?
Where's Bart?
Well, actually, how often do you film?
Not very often. About 2 days out of the week, but then I'm going to LA for photo shoots and stuff like that too for OnlyFans.
So you're already there.
Yeah, I just wanted to be closer to my family because I have grandparents in Orange County.
That's good. I
They're
like
getting
that.
older. It's
That's
one of those
so
things where I
nice.
want to. Yeah.
That's a good, wholesome fucking.
Very good answer.
Now we feel like shit. Thanks.
I gotta go next time.
Yeah.
Now
I mean, that's why Gio don't come. She's busy taking care of kids.
Yeah.
Taika and Bart.
True. A big baby and a small baby.
But then I moved and I told him like, hey, I don't think I can keep up with this commute. So let's see how it goes. And after a month, I was like, hey, it's a lot. I just don't. I also felt like I kind of not necessarily grew out, but the show didn't need me anymore. I was only there really for current events, whereas before I was doing current events and I was doing production stuff behind the scenes. I no longer was doing the production stuff. So I was just kind of there to sit in for 5 minutes of the show, and I felt like I didn't really add anything. They didn't really need me anymore.
You drove all that way for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I was in traffic for 4 hours. Every single time. So
they
just to be there
That's
for 5 minutes.
crazy, dude. How long did you do that for?
Yeah, I was on camera, but I was
But for
like-
5 minutes.
Yeah, but for 5 minutes.
Some days
And I did
4.
that for about 4 or 5 months with that commute.
Holy Jesus God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I was trying to be a trooper.
You
at
did.
that.
You're a trooper.
Yeah, and then I finally was like,
so
I
you
can't
had like
do
a
it.
collective 45 minutes of on-camera time of 4 and 5 months of commuting?
Yes.
Just gotta do the math quick, huh?
With the
I
rising
want to put the
prices
math
of-
together in perspective.
No,
I don't know.
here's what makes it dumber. Gas prices went significantly up when I moved.
Yeah.
Like the $6, $7, $8.
So you're saying there's a correlation?
There's a correlation. Things got expensive.
Just want to throw it out. You've been officially on camera here for 5 minutes already.
You already passed it now.
Appreciate it.
like imagine if I dipped right now. And was like, okay, well, I'm out.
That'd be so weird.
It's like a sales pitch.
Yeah.
So weird.
Still a better commute though.
I would say, so I flew into Hawaii. I flew into LA yesterday from Vegas, right? And I was like, oh, I kind of miss LA, right? Got my car, and in less than 1 hour drive in, I said, fucking LA, you fucking son of a bitch! And then I'm filling up the gas. What the fuck is this $8, motherfucker, bitch? You know? Yeah. So I get it. So like 1 hour of traffic in
by
LA.
himself.
Yes.
The gas
I would much rather road trip from Vegas for 4-hour drive with no traffic. That's actually more enjoyable than 1 hour stuck in LA traffic.
Speaking of your commute, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're no longer doing that.
Yeah.
So now.
So I.
But what's
left,
the drama part?
Oh my god!
I
I
see
left
your
at
part
the
of it. But what was
worst
the whole?
possible time.
Yeah. What is that time?
Oh, because he doesn't know about the drama.
He doesn't know about the shop stuff and everything.
Okay, so do you know who she works for? Or worked with?
It was a quiz for
Bobby
you.
Lee, right?
No.
Bobby Lee. He just made that up.
Brendan Schaub.
Brendan Schaub, right?
Shop.
It'd be
The Fighter in the Kid podcast show.
Let's just lie to Anthony.
Okay?
The Christian Bale fighter, like that one.
Yeah.
So Bobby Lee and Kalila went on H3H3, and then they were
Anthony,
like-
what's H3H3?
Hot Himport Nights. Thursday.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You don't even know H3H3 podcast?
South by
He's
Southwest.
like, what's a podcast? And then it's fucking.
This is why I regret hiring a dancer to the fucking show.
That's what I'm saying. Dude, what's the food like in El Salvador?
I don't know much about the food, but I could talk about the drivers a little bit longer.
You didn't eat a pupusa?
Oh, I ate all the food.
All right, cool.
But anyways, back to Anthony.
Update me on the drama.
This is what happens.
There's a podcast called the H3H3 podcast, okay? Very popular within the Gen Z crowd, maybe millennial too. But he went on the show, Bobby and Kalila, and then they said that Brendan has been bullying them, and then all this stuff, right? So then
That's your boss, ex-boss.
Yes, my phone.
ex-boss,
And they had like texts and all kinds
they
of
had
shit.
text,
It's like a whole thing.
Yeah, Kalila was like, he was hitting on me, even though he's in a relationship, they're in a relationship, this and that.
Can you comment on that or no?
No comment. I will say that there's a lot going on, and I don't think it's my place to speak on drama that I'm not a part of. It's just I felt like I was in a weird predicament because I had put in my like 1 month notice, and the day I happened to be leaving was when all of the drama came to fruition online.
It doesn't look
And
good
so,
for you,
like,
yeah.
It looked like I left because of the drama, but I put in a month's notice before any of that
I'm just
happened.
kidding. It does not look
I
good
want
for
to
you. Even if
imagine
you-
Kat going, fuck this drama, I can't take it anymore, I quit!
I heard about the text, Brandon. I'm leaving.
It's not a bad look for you or anything, right? It's just.
I don't condone this shit. Can't be associated.
Coincidence, but there are people who like to try to equate things with like, oh, it has to be because of this drama.
Well, the math adds up. You know, you're clearly
fair,
a
like-
part of the problem.
I
When you're in the public, it just happens. People have to fill in the blanks.
enabler.
They love the stories.
Cat's the real mastermind. That's what it is.
Well, they believe
she started all of
It's
it.
all up.
The juiciest thing is what everyone wants to believe anyway.
Yes.
So the
usually
juiciest
the most
thing.
boring shit.
Yeah, it's usually very mundane.
Yeah.
So let's bring out the real juice thing.
Yeah, the real drink.
You came on here to tell your story. You only get 5 minutes of airtime. Tell your side of the story.
Cat story. And then come out with a book. The expose.
Oh, that's
Cat
good.
tells all.
Expose.
That's
Behind the scenes of Fighter and the Kid.
that's also hilarious when people are like, oh, people are gonna come out and do like tell-alls when most jobs at entertainment require you to sign NDAs. Like
Did you sign an NDA?
for every single entertainment job I've ever worked, from the time I like moved to LA, even working at an apartment, I had to sign an NDA.
Correction. What about this show?
This show, you guys are anti-NDA. I think you
Exactly.
guys yelled at me when I asked
You're
about
welcome.
NDA.
Yeah.
It's a good business decision.
We want everyone to go out and talk about
We're
us.
trying to start the anti-NDA movement.
Yeah. Just expose, JK.
It hasn't been catching on, but you know.
Mastering business.
NDAs aren't like a bad thing. standard in entertainment.
I feel like they give you like credibility for your show, which is why we don't use them here.
Oh, okay, got it.
We want the low.
It also
Yeah.
it also kind of establishes the level of professionalism in a business, which we don't have.
You wouldn't say we're professional here?
Dude, we tickled our HR lady and she quit. we kept tickling
Where did you
her.
tickle her?
Huh?
Where did you
Oh,
tickle
just
her?
under the armpits. That's a real tickle spot.
So nice and so innocent, right?
She's like, I can't take it no more.
We got him good, man.
Can I get some extra deets on like what the bullying kind of entailed? I know that they're
Pretty long thing, I guess, but
You have to be there.
to say that no.
All right, so
I mean, I feel like-
there's accusations of like,
It's a great way to say no.
Yeah.
so like how there was accusations how Bobby, they're saying like Bobby created like some kind of Reddit group, and they were talking mad shit on the Fighter and the Kid like podcast form and all that, and then Bobby's like, I don't even know how to fucking use a computer, but apparently that was like he was like a mastermind. He was being accused of that.
they threatened to like end his career.
They threatened to bully him out of his career. He didn't feel comfortable because they do stand up. You know, stand up small. They see each other, and then he's like nervous around seeing them. Also, like I guess Kalila agreed not to talk with about this stuff, and then so did Brendan. But then she heard that he did talk about it, so she felt like she can talk about it now and just all this stuff. I'm not doing much justice on it because
I think you're doing a good job, actually.
I'm at least finally getting some
drama
information.
details, bro.
Didn't Brendan call and the other guy, and I fucking can't remember his name.
Bobby?
Callan.
This is why
Yeah, this is why.
explain it, Anthony.
Give me the baton, Joe. I got this. And I fucking dropped it immediately. No. They called Bobby and they're yelling at him and like, yeah, we'll fuck you up and all this stuff. But they're like screaming at him, and that was enough to scare Bobby and make Bobby go, I never want to talk to you again.
Yeah, because I heard Bobby's absolute, like, he hates confrontation. He's a pacifist. Like, he can't even go and, like change the order when they do a wrong order. Like, he'll just be sitting there like, fuck, my coffee's wrong or whatever. They're like, go change it. And they're like, nah. So, like, imagine like a fighter just yelling at the dude, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, look how many times Ari Shafir punched him out.
Yeah, Ari Shafir punched him out.
Like so many times.
Yeah. Multiple stories.
So can you comment on all of that? Any of that?
No, unfortunately.
Do you have thoughts?
Like
Yeah.
hypothetically, if
I
it
do have
was
thoughts.
true, then you would feel.
Yeah, I just feel like this is an unfortunate situation all around because my last day of work was when Brian went on camera and he apologized to Bobby. He's trying to be very like
Is that when he went on his
Brian
podcast?
Callen's the other guy you're thinking of, yeah.
was on Fighter and the Kid the day that I had my last day of work, and he apologized really sincerely to Bobby because he was like, I didn't realize that like in me trying to defend Brendan, I didn't do my due diligence in trying to figure out what was actually going on, and I took it out on Bobby. And so that was my last day, and I feel like it's big of him to publicly apologize.
Weren't they on Mad TV together?
Yeah, they were on that TV
At
together.
the same time?
I don't know if they were during the same time, but they were on the same show.
Yeah, because Brian was like earlier seasons. I was a huge fan of Brian Callen when he was on Met TV.
He's so funny.
That cast was like my favorite.
Yeah, it's just a shame to see like drama break out within like a friendship, you know?
So before the podcast world,
Yeah.
Bobby introduced us to Brian at not the Laugh Factory, the other one, the one that they all go
Comedy
to.
Store?
Comedy Store. And then that's like, oh, that's the Mad TV guy. And then I was like, cool. And they've been friends, like on the road, going to shows together, whatever, for a long time. So it kind of sucks to see that it unfolded this way, because they were friends before this whole podcasting shit.
Got it. So they actually had their own relationship, and then like what's actually going out online now is just like beef and drama between the friends, but they just made it public because they have a lot of fans together and they just want to be kind of cleared up. And then your situation is because you started the whole rivalry between them, and then you left at the right time.
mastermind.
Started it.
Kat orchestrated it. And at the end, she's going to be like, buy my OnlyFans.
You gotta walk out of
Good plug. It's a good plug.
and you know what? You gotta walk out of the building before you blow it up.
Yep.
Huge OnlyFans PR stunt by Kat. It's so good.
She's getting the Tiger Belly Sims and the Fighter and the Kid Sims, and she's here getting the JK Sims, which is very small, very, very small.
But
All the Sims are on camera.
That's my like final plan when this episode goes out, I'm gonna reveal that I was behind all of the Reddit pages.
It was you.
So good.
That Scooby-Doo moment, you take off the mask, it's me.
Oh my god.
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you internet sleuths.
That's here. Sign this JK NDA. Make sure.
On a bond me.
This is only fitting.
That's notarized too.
There it is.
Okay.
All of our contracts should be on fucking food wrappers like that.
Or just Vietnamese food.
Yeah.
Is it still? It's binding. It's still binding.
That way, because after the show, Ryan will throw them all away. And that's about how it goes around here anyway.
We have no contracts. I don't know where any of the contracts are.
You didn't tell me that they were on the Bond B wrappers. I threw them away. Of course I did.
Throw him away. We just like throw a fit.
I lose everything.
We should throw a fit for it. He's just like, what?
That's how much fucking trust we have for the people that we work with. And I'm just so amazed at how all of my friends have been tremendously fucked over in the past in the workplace, in their businesses. And for me, I feel like I got away pretty clean.
Are you sure?
So far.
Compared to them.
Squeaky clean out here.
Yeah, JK has nothing like that, right?
Not yet.
Joe's the guy who shit his pants. And he's like, oh, it smells like shit in here.
Smell that?
Someone like farted or
Who the
something.
fuck shit their pants? Who smells so fucking bad?
I think it's coming from over here somewhere.
Hey, that's what happens when you have a senile senior citizen fucking running the company, bro.
That's right. You're like,
It's reverse psychology. It's like, you're an idiot for trying to attack me.
if you're gonna shit your pants, can you fucking go in the other room or something?
As he turns away, there's a brown stain on his butt.
Have you heard that day that there was like a rug you brought and it smelled like shit?
It was the wet dog rug.
He brought
The rug that's
He
outside.
brought a doormat into the room,
Yeah.
and it smelled like shit, and no one wanted to say that it smelled like shit because everyone was like, it could be me. So everyone was just like, so on today's news,
You guys smell that?
So everyone just assumed they smell like shit.
well, because
I thought it was a trash can.
It wasn't quite shit. It was like fucking mildew or
It was
something.
like wet dog.
Weird.
That's what it smelled
Yeah,
like.
And you would get whiffs of it, and then like Bart was there. Wait, was it Bart and Steve there?
It was me. It was me and Bart.
but he's the only one. Joe's the only one who could possibly know that it could be that rug. We were all just like,
I was like,
What the fuck is going on? I
we
was
thought
like,
it was the rain or some shit outside, like the rain gutters.
And at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, it's the fucking rug.
Look all the mulch
why
outside.
did you bring a wet dog mat?
who brought it? Bart?
My
Oh, you did.
We need to sign NDAs here, you know, because we talk about serious shit.
I feel like NDAs also go against your like business model.
Yeah,
Right.
I think the more publicity, the better.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
tell all.
No risk, no reward, man.
We have to start drama with another podcast. That's what we got to do. Which podcast
Yo,
are
what
we?
podcast do you guys think you guys could take on?
Oh my god, we don't have enough drama.
One with like 12 viewers. They're just getting started.
We can just dunk on
We use our fucking ammo on that.
Yeah, just dunk on them hard.
Right.
Maybe about like maybe like knitting.
Start beat with the Kinder's podcast.
Yeah.
Kinja's podcast is too easy. It's right there. It's a gimme. It's a layup.
11, 12 viewers.
We start beef with Kinja's podcast. What's the basis for hating?
That's the end of the video. That's all the time we got for today, folks. Who fucking does that outro? That's all the time we got for today,
Like
folks.
Looney Tunes.
Fuck all donut review fuckers, alright? Fuck you bitches.
Donut review.
That's it. We hate the donut.
Bangers are huge. I feel like
They are
you need a smaller
Oh,
community.
smaller.
The donut.
Donut reviews. Fucking train track reviewers. Fuck you guys.
What about the Chinese girl that eats all the dick-shaped clams?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love her.
We should dunk on her.
Let's leave her alone.
Okay, she's cool. It's necessary. That's cool. Everyone else dead.
Hey, the guys who do trains in their garages, fuck those guys.
Yeah, fuck
and
those
they're
old guys. And they even wear the
like
conductor
those guys.
outfits.
Who are these guys?
They're pretty sweet.
I think I don't like the ones who do that and molest children because they're oftentimes the same, right?
That's what I'm saying. Attack them all.
Oftentimes it's the
Okay
same.
with them doing one or the other?
Yeah, he just doesn't like them together.
Anthony Lee supports molestation. JK News host.
It's not bad. It has a
How did
reason.
that bit even?
You should have ended the video.
I like that Joe wanted to attack a smaller target and then he attacked his own business again.
His own host.